Okay. We're starting. I got mute my stuff. Okay. Whoa, I didn't notice the ceiling are 2 different levels.
Me neither, actually.
Wait, what? Okay. Perfect. Okay. Does my hair look good? Grind this up because I'm blind. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, take 1. Good evening, class.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Can you actually set a timer for me? Thank you. Good evening, class.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
Okay, so do you guys know why we had last Tuesday off of school?
No.
Do you have any guesses?
No.
It was election day. Do you know what election day is?
No.
Okay, well, here in a minute we'll talk about election day. I want to go over the objectives we're going to be learning today. So we're going to be learning why it is important to make group choices, learning how to vote by a class vote, demonstrate respect for each other, their opinions, and their vote that they make, and relating the election in progress to the daily life. Okay, so first, what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna take these cards that I made and you're gonna stick them up to the board wherever you think they go. And we're gonna leave them there until after the lesson, and then we're gonna try to redo that, okay?
Okay.
So take these and stick them up wherever you think they go. There should be 3 under each thing: federal, state, and local. Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Okay, you can sit back down now. So I have a question. Who makes the rules in your house?
My parents.
Who makes the rules in our school?
Principal.
Okay, and who makes the rules for your town?
The government.
The government of the whole state? The government of the whole country? Or just your city's government?
City.
Okay. So you said you didn't know why we had Tuesday off, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know what an election is?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to start off by telling you the local government, which is here, helps our community. The state government helps our state as a whole. And then the federal, do you think you know what it means?
Helps the overall country.
Yeah. So what does federal do?
Helps the country.
What does state do?
Helps our state.
And what does local do?
Helps the city.
Yep. Okay, good job. So, what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a class definition of what we think a vote is, and then the second half is going to be why do we vote. So, do you have any idea of what a vote is?
Choosing.
Okay, choosing. Anything else?
No.
Okay, so we only have choosing. Do you know why we choose these things?
To help.
To help. Very good. So, do you know who makes the choices for local government?
Is it the governor?
The governor of
Was the city?
the city, yes. How about the state?
The governor of the state?
And
The president?
the president. So do you know how these people get elected? Do we just pull their names out of the hat and be like, oh, Joe Burrow is going to be the president of the United States?
No.
Okay, then how do we do it?
Do we choose?
How do we choose?
By having multiple people choose?
Okay, so we have multiple people. Is there anything else we could think of right now?
It goes through a system?
Okay, that's a good one. A system. Do you have any idea what system?
No.
Okay, so our working definition is choosing, multiple people, and system. And why do we vote? To help. Okay, so I'm going to show you a video real quick. I'm going to erase this. Oh wait, I should have done that. Okay. I also want to point out our depth of knowledge levels, and you're going to be able to relate, construct, applying the concept, and matching, okay? Okay, so I spoke graders from.
Hands would rather not get messy. They feed, they bathe, they play catch. That's why we made a baby wipe big enough to help protect them.
Okay, now before we start the video, if you have any questions, raise your hand, okay?
Okay.
Little Fox. The election question. Election day was coming up everywhere, even at my school. But I had a problem. My two best friends were running for school president. I could only vote for one of them. Abby is really smart. She's my next door neighbor. She moved here a couple years ago. Matt is really popular. I've known him since kindergarten. We play on the same baseball team. I helped them make campaign posters to hang in the school hallways. Matt and Abby both said, "Vote for me!" But how could I choose between my best friends? Ugh, I wish there was no election. Why do we have to vote? I asked Mrs. Hardy during social studies.
Voting is a way for people to show their opinions.
She explained.
Then decisions can be made based on the majority.
That didn't solve my problem. I decided to ask my sister about voting. Becca turned 18 this year. She can vote in a real election for the first time,
I can't wait to vote.
she said.
Voting is a privilege.
Who are you voting for? I asked.
I'm not telling you.
She stuck her tongue out at me.
Voting is private. That way people can feel free when they vote.
Downstairs, Mom and Dad were stuffing envelopes. They volunteer for Mayor Morgan's campaign. Even our front lawn is filled with campaign signs. Mom and Dad always say that elections are important,
We pay taxes to the government,
said Mom.
so we should choose good leaders.
How do you know who to vote for? I asked,
Well,
said Dad.
you have to think hard and know the facts.
Voting isn't just marking a ballot.
Added Mom.
It's a serious responsibility. I vote for people who will make the world better for us.
My parents didn't solve my problem, but they had good advice. I thought really hard about who to vote for. Abby wanted new classroom computers. Matt wanted to fix the baseball field. They both had good ideas. It wasn't easy, but finally I made a decision. This morning at school, we voted. But I'm not saying who I voted for. Like Becca said, voting is private. The principal will announce the winner tomorrow. I know that he or she will be a great school president. I'm glad I answered my election question. But now I have a new problem. How will I cheer up the friend who doesn't win? Oh no!
Instant happiness is here. Everyone.
Okay, so what did you guys think of the video?
I learned that voting's private.
Yep. So we'll add that to the now. Okay, so the video also mentions something else. So it says who runs the local, state, and federal government. So can you tell me who runs the local?
The governor.
Okay, the governor would be the state. So we're gonna write out governor here. Okay, can you tell me who does the state or the local?
The mayor.
Yes, and can you tell me who does the federal?
President.
Good job. So how did the video change your perspective on these types of governments? So originally, you guys all thought that it was
Governor.
that ran all of them, but is that true?
No.
No, it's not. Okay. So now, I'm gonna have you guys do your own vote. So these are our little voting ballots we have, okay? So you guys are gonna be seated with a space in between you guys, and you're gonna have a little divider up, okay? That way we could keep our votes
Private.
Yeah, because when we're voting, do we want people to know who we vote for?
No.
What is our vote based off of?
How they can better the place.
Okay, so we'll add that too. Is there anything else our vote is based off of? Maybe our own opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys your own little voting ballot, and you're gonna vote for what activity you guys wanna do for Fun Friday. So we are gonna either do a game day, movie day, or other. So these two are your candidates, okay? But other, you get to write in your own answer, okay? So if you want something new or something else, you'll write it in right here. And this is how a ballot looks. It gives you two options. Well, it gives you multiple options. But then you get to write in if you want someone else or something else, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you guys do these real quick. I'm gonna erase our idea of what we think a vote is. Well, no, I'll keep it up. While you're filling out the ballots, could you guys tell me what process they mentioned?
Campaigning.
Campaigning, yeah, good job. What other thing did they mention?
Electing.
Electing or election, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
And then
You're done? Okay, I'm gonna take these from you. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you guys color an I voted worksheet, because what did you guys just do?
voted.
What did you vote for?
Our Fun Friday.
Activity, yeah, good job. Okay, so here's this, and while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna count up the votes, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move your ideas of each government, and then we're gonna rehang them up at the end to see what you guys learned about each government. And if you change your answers or anything, and while you guys are coloring, I am gonna be counting your votes. I'm gonna be counting your votes. Does anyone want to guess how I'm gonna be counting your votes?
Tally.
Yep, I'm gonna be tallying up your votes for each section. So we have a game day. We have a movie day. Or we have other. So we have have one for movie day. We have 2 for snack. We have another one for a movie day. We have another other activity. We have 1 game day. And we have another game day. And then we have another movie day. And then another movie day. So, if you guys will take a second and look up from your coloring sheet, what one up here?
Movie day.
Movie day. Movie day 1. Can anyone tell me what they think would happen if it was a tie?
There'd have to be a tiebreaker.
How will there be a tiebreaker?
You would have to figure it
I
out.
would have to figure it out. Okay. So, if there is a tie during the federal election, after everyone has voted, do you guys know who picks the president?
Congress?
The House of Representatives. So, if we had a tie, do you think I would be the one to pick, or would I want someone more fair who isn't biased to do it?
Someone more fair.
Yeah, so who would I pick?
Another teacher?
Another teacher, I could pick our principal, I could pick a lot of other people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, I'll wait for you guys to finish that up. I'll give you guys a few minutes. So I have a question, guys. How does it feel if your choice didn't win?
Sad.
You're sad, but does that mean we're gonna go and be mean to our friends and our peers who didn't vote for what you wanted?
No.
And why aren't we gonna be mean to them?
Because everybody has their own opinion.
Yes, and wanna know another thing? You guys don't know who voted for what, did you?
No.
So why is it important to respect the results of the vote?
So you're not mean to anybody?
Yeah, you don't want to be mean, and everyone has their own.
Opinion.
Yep, and that's important to remember, right?
Yeah.
So, does anyone remember why people vote in real life?
To help their
To help what?
their town,
To help their town, to help their,
state,
to help their,
state,
what else?
country?
Yeah, so to help your town, your state, and your country. So, how can you guys apply this voting in your everyday lives?
If we're trying to choose between 2 games at recess,
Yeah, or maybe what to have at dinner at home.
yeah,
So there's different ways that you guys could vote for what you want. And just because you didn't get your way one time doesn't mean you won't get your way the next. It's just important that we,
respect,
everyone, because everyone has their own.
opinion.
Yes, good job. So what did we learn about fairness and respect?
That it needs to be everywhere.
Yeah, it does need to be everywhere. Good job. So, Can you tell me one thing that you learned today about the voting system or election?
That you don't have to tell people who you vote for.
Yeah, why is it important to not tell people who you vote for?
Because your opinion's your opinion.
Yep, and we don't need no one else to know, do we?
No.
Do you think if people knew who we voted for, there would be a lot of bad things, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone has their own opinion, and we don't agree with people, and that's okay, right?
Yes.
Good job. So I'll give you about 2 more minutes on coloring your worksheet. While you guys are coloring, do you have any questions for me? Yes.
So, when we just voted, would that be considered local?
Yes. Do you know why it's considered local?
Because the principal would be the federal.
Yes.
The state would be the teachers.
Okay.
Local would be the students.
Okay, or another way you could look at this is the federal for a school could be the superintendent. And then the state could be the principal, and then the local could be the teachers. But does this have an effect on everyone in the United States?
No.
Does it have an effect on everyone in our state?
No.
But it does have an effect on everyone in our
Class.
yes. Good job. That was a good question. Okay, I'll give you 1 more minute to finish your coloring up. So what has been your favorite thing you've learned today so far?
That even if it's your friends, you don't have to tell them.
Yeah, you don't need to tell anyone who you vote for. Do you need to tell your mom and dad,
No.
your sister, your brother,
No.
your grandma, your grandpa,
No.
your teacher?
No.
No, you don't need to tell anyone because it's,
Private.
and it's,
Your opinion.
yes, exactly. Good job. Okay, so are you done coloring?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna tell and complete our working definition to what a vote is. So, what is a vote?
A vote is multiple people
Okay, so we have multiple people
who have their own opinion
who have their own opinion. Okay. Is that all we want to add?
no
Okay. What else?
own opinion to choose
To choose
who they want to elect
who they want to elect.
privately.
That's good. Okay, so our definition for a vote is multiple people who have their own opinion to choose who they want to elect privately. So, are we always electing someone to, I don't know, to help our state?
No.
No, we're not. Is it only to help, or do we vote for other reasons?
Other reasons.
Yep, just like we voted for our fun activity for Friday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, why did you use the word elect, Emily?
Because I heard it in the video.
You heard it in the video, yes, and elect means to pick, to come together as a group, and you
Vote.
You vote. Good job. Okay. So now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come and replace these where you think they go up here. So let's review real quick. What is local?
Help the city.
What's the state?
Help the state.
What's the federal?
Help the country.
Yes, good job. Okay, so let's rehang these up.
Okay. Vote.
So where are you gonna go home and tell your guardians today?
I know how to vote.
You know how to vote? Yeah. Do you know what age you need to be to vote? Do you remember it from the video?
18.
Yes, you need to be 18 to vote. While we're hanging these up, you told me about campaigning. What does that mean?
Campaigning.
Yep.
It means to create posters.
To create posters. What else can you do?
Signs.
Signs. Yeah, and what are you campaigning?
People to vote people.
So you're campaigning for an
Election.
and when you're campaigning for an election, you're encouraging people to
Vote.
yes. Now, is a campaign, when you're campaigning, is that for everyone who you want, or is it just for one person who you think?
One person.
Yep, it's for one person you can think. So, do you have any questions for me?
No.
No? Okay, so what are some things that you picked up from this lesson that is important to know? And I'll erase this and we'll share our thoughts up on the board real quick. Because this is a class discussion and we're not voting on anything, we're telling each other what we learned about the election process and voting. So what have you learned?
It's private.
Yeah, I say that's really important to remember, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
You have your own opinion.
Yes. What else?
Different levels.
There's different levels. What else?
You can vote for different things.
Yep, different things. What else?
Campaigning for people.
What else?
You vote.
Yep, you vote. Is there anything else?
You elect.
You elect, okay. What else? Anything?
Can you choose who you want to be there?
Yep,
Like,
you could write it in on your ballot like we just did. So you could choose. Anything else?
Can you like shrink down the subject too?
Yeah, Yeah, you can. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I have a few questions. So can you explain to me, can you list off the different levels we have?
Local,
Local, okay.
state,
Okay, what else?
and federal.
Okay. And I want to ask you one more question. Is it always fair?
No,
And what is it important that we do?
always respect people's opinions.
Always respect people's opinions. And can you name the 3 different type of people that we say we vote for?
The mayor,
The mayor, good job. What else?
governor,
The governor, and what else?
president.
Okay, and how do these people get elected?
Through campaigning and voting.
Yep, good job. Good job today, class. Okay, that's it. That's insane. 35 minutes on the dot? Heck yeah, I did good. I think that was